Saturday Night Baseball down. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Line drive, base hit to right.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Slap hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Hey, they're seeing this pitcher well right now. They were obviously paying attention in the hitters meeting. He's found a barrel to the first 2 guys to start this game. Now he's got to worry about the middle of the order.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. I'll try to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Count is 1-2 now. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Myers going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
That is good. The right fielder.
The 1-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Again, he sends it out of play. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Batter will be Ha-Seong Kim. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bat explodes as this is popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down. Ready now is Trent Grisham. And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row? Now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Stepping up is Dominic Smith. In his career against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up 1 for a double. Good example of why you have to have a short memory in this game. You let those things get to you, and oftentimes they lead to more mistakes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second.
Batting it. The catcher, number 33.
1-1 home. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Weak grounder down the line at third. The throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
To second for one, onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time, a double play. Last half of the second set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Wil Myers. So 1-1.
Good one.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. In the on-deck circle is Manny Machado. He'll bat next. Lined into left center. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
And a change. Swinging a blooper to the right side. And this will not be close.
Doesn't matter how they come. Jam.
No one out with a runner at second. Curveball got him swinging for the first down.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. That'll bring up Austin Nola. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. 1-1. Here it is. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it.
We'll have to press pause. Is that strike 3 to retire the...
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that's in there. Base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Davis, the runner at second with one away. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So now here is Pete Alonso looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Bottom of the inning now, and next will be the pitcher, Chris Paddock. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Number 7.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next is Ha-Seong Kim. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
The 1-1 home. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail it here 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report. Right side hit hard. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Another full count pitch home. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? And this is taken for the out. Digging in next, James McCann. In the air, down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. The 1-2. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly, throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. At the plate now is Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's Will Myers. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. The 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Padre 4th. And Up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the. All set for the start of the inning, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded weakly toward third. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Mets.
No one on with 1 down, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Next, here is J.D. Davis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Grounder down the line at third. Taken in by Machado. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Next to stand in is Austin Nova. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On to first, and they turn the double play. So now into the box is Chris Paddock. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. A 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. So here's Jeff McNeil. He'll be the first to the plate for the Mets in their half of the 6th. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Hits this one hard the other way. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his 2nd hit of the ball game. This one a double.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1, and he'll get in there safely.
This is an easy decision for him to try for third, because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Next to hit is Francisco Lindor. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here comes the 1-2. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that, the lead swells to 4-1.
The catcher, number 33.
Into the box, James McCann. 2 balls and a strike now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Myers is there, and he'll bring this one in. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next to the net.
Here's the 1-1. Hit to third. Machado has it. And he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Ha-Seong Kim. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batter.
Next to dig in, Fernando Tatis Jr. grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard to third. Davis brings it in. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll. And digging in is the outfielder, Brandon Nimmo. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now.
2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice
Great
curveball
ball.
that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Now batter. Number 6.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. 3-1. Pete Alonso would be next. Right side, but it's well foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Now batter.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Wil Myers.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batter. The third baseman.
And now here is Manny Machado, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. The 1-1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Hit sharply on the ground. throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there is short, and there are 2 away now. 2 outs now in the San Diego 7th. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. 1-1, here it is. Lifted into center field. Waiting on it is Nimmo. And that ends the inning. Padres down. Ready to begin the 8th. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Pomerantz is ready. 1-2 on its way. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping in next, Francisco Lindor singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Francisco Lindor. Just hung in there on that one. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Dinelson Lamet enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Dinelson Lamet.
Set to deal on 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Seth Lugo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Jose Peraza will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first down. So now to the plate, Austin Nola. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there, 2 down. Jurickson Profar gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tim Hill enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. So kicking off the top of the 9th is James McCann, trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. So 1-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1. Now to bat, Jose Peraza. Lifetime in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Peraza leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded to third. Machado is there. And there's out number 2. J.D. Davis the next to bat. He bounced out last time up. Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead, they're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the... All set for the bottom of the ninth. And up next is Ha-Seong Kim. The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. He loses him on ball 4. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the 1-2. It's a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Fouled away. Grisham leads off first with 1 away. And he'll be rung up here by Clyde Washington. Strike 3 at the knees, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Will Myers. He comes to the plate as the last Jake Cronenworth. We'll look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. San Diego down to their final strike. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here's Manny Machado now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1, the final score. The Mets led this game from the 3rd inning up. Winning.
Whoa. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the street. Y'all fake ministry. Y'all just in and preach.